you know that pact we all make with the future? That kind of magical time when we're finally going to clean out the garage, or start that big project, or learn a new skill. We call it tomorrow, or maybe one day. But what if that one day is one of the most convincing lies we tell ourselves? Let's uncover the truth behind it.
I mean, does this sound familiar? It's Sunday night and you've mapped out the perfect week. Monday is the day. You're going to wake up early, hit the gym, eat super healthy. And then Monday comes and that motivation, poof, gone. Or what about that New Year's resolution that felt so real on January 1st, but by February, it's just a distant memory? Yeah, you are so not alone in this.
Now, here's what's really fascinating about all this. It's not that you're lazy or unmotivated. Nope. The real story here is that your brain is actively, and I mean actively, playing a trick on you. It's a specific, predictable little mental glitch that keeps all your best intentions just out of reach.
So what is this mental trap exactly? Well, scientists actually have a name for it. They call it the intention-action gap. This is the first big piece of the puzzle, and it explains so perfectly why our greatest plans just so often fall flat.
Right, so the intention-action gap. It's that feeling, and we all know it, of knowing exactly what you should be doing and then doing something completely different. It's that frustrating canyon between the person you intend to be and the person who actually shows up every day.
And this just illustrates it perfectly, doesn't it? We have these incredible intentions. I'm going to write a novel. But what's the action? Yeah, we end up scrolling the internet for hours. Or this is the year I finally learned guitar, which somehow becomes, I think I'll rewatch that series for the third time. And my personal favorite, okay, my diet starts today, which is immediately followed by ordering a pizza. I mean, that gap right there, that's where our goals go to die. So why? Why does it exist?
Okay, to really understand this intention-action gap, we need to meet the real culprit behind all this self-sabotage. And it's not a lack of willpower. It's a stranger living inside your head.
Oh man, we have all had this exact thought, right? We imagine this heroic version of ourselves in the future. This future me is a total superhero. They're disciplined, they're bursting with energy, and they are ready to tackle any challenge we throw at them. And we trust them completely.
So this brings us to a really crucial idea. It's called temporal self-displacement. Now, I know it sounds super complex, but the idea is actually incredibly simple. Your brain, literally, and I mean literally, sees your future self as a different person, a stranger who, for some reason, is way more capable than you are right now.
So because we see our future self as this separate person, we don't feel any real emotional connection to them. They're just some other person. And since we believe this stranger is, infinitely more motivated and energetic, it feels totally logical to just delegate all the hard, annoying tasks to them.
Think about it like this. It's pretty much the mental equivalent of dropping a huge, boring stack of paperwork on a coworker's desk after they've already gone home for the day and just assuming, oh, they'll be thrilled to take care of this for me tomorrow. You'd never do that to someone else, right? But we do it to our future self every single day without even thinking about it.
And here's the kicker. This whole mental trick, it doesn't just happen once. No, it traps us in this powerful, self-perpetuating loop of procrastination, a cycle that just keeps us stuck.
So here's how it works. Step 1. We set a big, ambitious goal, like I'm going to go to the gym 5 times this week. Step 2. We assign it to our trusty superhero, future self. But then, the inevitable happens. The future arrives. It's now today. And you wake up as you, not the superhero. You're the same person you were yesterday, and guess what? You feel no more motivated than you did before. So what do? You delegate it again, you push it off to the next day's future self, and the cycle just repeats over and over again.
So how in the world do we get out of this loop? Well, the good news is you've actually already started. Just understanding this mental trick, just knowing that your brain is wired to do this, is the most powerful first step you can possibly take.
And I really want you to hear this. This is maybe the most important takeaway of all. Your tendency to put things off, it isn't a character flaw. You are not lazy. It is simply a cognitive quirk, a predictable pattern your brain likes to run. And once you can see the pattern, well, you can start to outsmart it.
Okay, so let's just recap the big ideas here. Your brain sees your future self as a stranger. This is what creates that frustrating gap between what we want to do and what we actually do. And that traps us in this endless cycle of planning but never really acting.
So the goal then isn't to somehow defeat your lazy self. It's to recognize the brain's little trick and stop passing the buck to that imaginary superhero of tomorrow. So I want to leave you with this question. The next time you catch yourself saying, I'll do it tomorrow, just pause. Remember that the person you're passing that job to is you. They won't magically have more energy or motivation than you do right now. So, knowing that, how can you talk to your future self a little differently? What's one small thing you could do for them right now to make their life just a little bit easier?